Alright, hey guys, Dustin Saidi here from iPassedMyBarExam.com, and today I'm going to be reviewing for you BarEssays.com, what it provides and how it can benefit you on your bar exam. Also be sure to watch the middle of this video where I will be going through specifically Bar Essays, the interface and how it works, and then I'll also tell you at the end of this video how you can save $15 on your BarEssays.com membership. So let's get started. What is BarEssays.com exactly? Well, what it is a database of actual graded essays. So what happens is when you take the bar exam, you prepare by taking a lot of practice tests. Now, let's say you're taking a torch practice test and you go through the test, you've completed, and now you want to have something to review. Well, one option is that you go online and look at a model answer to review that test. Okay, that's an okay option, but the thing about the model answers is that they are literally model answers. So comparing yourself to a model answer is not that beneficial for you because chances are you won't live up to the model answer, at least not on a consistent basis. I know when I passed the bar exam, I never wrote anything remotely close to a model answer. So it sets the bar so high that it can be very discouraging to compare your answer to a model answer. Okay, the second option is if you're taking Barbary is to compare your answer to a Barbary answer. Now that's a little bit better, but Barbary answers are also manufactured answers. They're created by actual attorneys who have already passed the bar exam, and usually, it takes them about a week to create that model answer. So again, it's not something that was created right in the field, right in the middle of the action during the bar exam. So that's where BarEssays.com steps in. What they do is provide a service where they've taken people who have taken the bar exam, actually got their exams scored and graded, and he's providing you access to those actual exams. So you can look at actual exams that were taken, that were scored and graded, and you know what the score is. So you can compare your essay that you wrote with those actual scored exams. So, for example, if I come up here, here's the California Bar exam, right? This is February 2013, and it looks like question 1 was criminal law and procedure. So let's say I want to practice that. I go down here, I go take the question, I go read the question, right? Go through it. Then I look at the model answer, and I look at this thing, and it's gold. It's like written absolutely perfectly, and it's not something that's realistic for me to compare to. If I want to get some rule statements or see how it's done at a very high level, maybe, but to do that consistently and comparing your answers consistently to this kind of answer on your exam would be very discouraging. So that's where Bar Essays comes in, and this is what they provide. I'm going to go ahead and go through the interface so you can see exactly what's going on here. So I come here and I click, I already have a membership here, so I click sign in. Okay, so I'm in now. So what I do is I come down here and I click essay search. And I love the way this is organized. So it's organized first by subject. So I can go through any kind of subject that I want to take, that I want to look at. If I'm practicing evidence, I can look at evidence exams, remedies, whatever. Any kind of subject I want. Then I can come down here to score, and I can look at scores and see essays that did not pass the bar exam, 57.5 below, or even sometimes 60 to a 62.5. And I can also look at essays that did pass the bar exam by clicking 65 and above. Okay, so then you can get a good contrast of what it was that passed, what it was that didn't pass, and how does yours fare compared to both of those. You can also search by year, so they have the essays all the way back from 1999 all the way up through 2013, the February bar actually that just happened. Then you also can search by February bar or July bar, and also typed answers or handwritten answers. So let's say, again, I'm doing my criminal law, criminal procedure. I'll search that, okay? And we know that was the February 2013 bar that I was looking at, right? And let's say, okay, I could take typed or handwritten answers. So what I'll do is I hit search here, and then I scroll down, and as you can see, there's about, let's see, maybe 10, 12 answers here from criminal law, criminal procedure, the February 2013 bar alone. And I see scores all the way up in the 80s, and I see scores all the way down at 65. Okay, so what I can do, let's say I want to see an 80 answer. So I just come here and I click Essay 80, It loads up really quickly there, and then now I can go through and scroll down. I'm not going to scroll down here because this is copyrighted material, and if you want access to this, you have to join Bar Essays, so I'm not going to scroll down. But as you can see, it's an actual typed answer, and you can see what a score of an 80 looks like, okay? So I just close this, then I can scroll back down here and say, well, let's see what a 65 looked like. I just click Essay again, loads up, and then you can go through. And again, this scrolls down, so I can go through, look at the entire essay, and see what did a 65 look like. And then compare my answer to actual graded answers, so I get an idea of what I would score on that exam. If you want as well, you can come down here. Let's see the 57.5 below and below. So I click that and I scroll down again. And I could see, well, let's check out a 52.5. What did that get on the exam? I click the button here, and then it'll go through and it'll show me what this person's essay was and the score that they received as a chance to compare. There's also a few handwritten essay answers. There's not a lot, but there are a few. So I just click here, loads up, and then you could see as a handwritten answer as well. Those are a little bit harder to read, so I would stick with the typed answers, but it's available there if you want it. So I mean, he has this with all the different topics. Let's go evidence, for example, and let's go maybe, I don't know when they had an evidence, so let's just click all, when the last evidence exam was. So, okay, 2009, 2011, 2007. Okay, let's check out 2007. So I got on down here to 2007. I searched 57.5 below, so these will be answers that failed, and again, whole lot of them I can look at. Also, for easy access, he's provided the question here, so I can just come click the question here. I don't have to scroll back to the California State Model Answer site, so I can just look at the question here. And he's also provided the model answers right here as well. If you want to see the CalBAR model answer, again, quick and easy, you could just click it there, and that's the answer on the CalBAR website. He also has provided his own model answers here. If you just click that here, and then it's got the Bar Essays model answer here as well. So he's kind of compiled what different people have written and made his own model answer for you to review as well. So again, you can look at the original essay, the CalBAR, or his model answer as well. Okay, and one other thing I want to show you before I leave the screen here is as you can see on some of the essays, it has this review tab. And if I'm actually filming this portion right now that we talk about a day after I filmed the other part, and so you actually might notice that there's been a second essay where review has been added. And as you can see, he's constantly adding different essays and reviewing different essays and adding that to the database. So the database is constantly expanding. But anyway, I want to show you what this review tab is here. If I click review here, and I'm in the Google Chrome browser, as you can see, there's some footnotes here. But when you're in the Google Chrome browser, there are some issues with reading the footnotes. So I haven't updated my Adobe Acrobat Reader. You can do that. It's a free download that you do online, and the link is provided in the Bar Essays Frequently Asked Questions for you to do that. So rather than going through that, I'm just going to go over to my Safari browser, and it opens in Safari or Firefox or Internet Explorer. Any of those should work just fine. And I come down here into my Internet Explorer, and so again, both of these have reviews. So let's just click this review and see what it says. So as you can see, there's some yellow marks here, and these are notes from bar exam graders who have gone through this essay, looked at it, and said what is missing. Why did this score get what it scored? So I come click here, and as you can see, it says missing relevance. For all evidence questions should begin with relevance. Also, it's missing personal knowledge. So this grade would have gotten better if they talked about relevance off the bat, but they didn't. It also did not talk about personal knowledge when it should have. So those are great insights when you are going through your essay and you're comparing it to this essay to make sure you don't make the same mistakes that this person did. So you would, in this case, you would include relevance, you would include personal knowledge, and you would make sure you do that when you're practicing. If I click this one here, it says make a heading on hearsay. So it's saying don't just throw these together, make a separate heading for hearsay. I'll do one more here. It says the rule is incomplete. Should also say the statement is offered for the truth of the matter asserted. Explain what the statement is offered to prove. So basically give more of an explanation of what it is the person's talking about. So as you can see, these footnotes can be very, very valuable because it gives you very specific information that you should be putting into your essays as well. Again, not all of them have it, as you can see, but there are a couple of them, and you really only need a couple of them per topic, because once you see what the grader has noted, then it kind of applies generally to all of these as well. So I wanted to show you that. Again, it works on all browsers. Google Chrome, there can be an issue, but it's an easy fix and easy update as well. All right, so that is the service he provides. Now, the cool thing about it, it's not just essays. He also provides performance exams as well. So let's say I want to look at the 2008 performance exams. And let's say both February or July. So I click the button there, and then I get a whole host of, these are performance exams that did not pass the bar. Okay, as you can see, the score's anywhere from 50 to a 57.5. And these are some of the scores that did pass the bar in 2008 performance exams. We got some 65s here all the way up to 75s that you can go ahead and review. And you know, if you read enough of these, especially the passing ones, you'll get so in sync with what it is it takes to pass the bar exam on these. So that's the essay search. He does also have an outline search here, so I can come down here and he has outlines for each of the topics. It's not a main feature of the program, but it does provide that if that's something you're interested in as well. And then also he has practice essays, so you can actually get practice essays reviewed by an actual bar exam grader. He does charge an extra price for that if you want to get it actually reviewed. If you want to get 10 essays reviewed, you pay $350, 5 essays, $199, 2 essays would be $100 to get that actually reviewed. He also does some tutoring that you can get as well from some actual, again, graders and attorneys. So that's baressays.com in a nutshell. I think it's a fantastic service. And what the pricing is normally it's $99 for the basic membership price. If you want to save $15 on your membership, which you can do that, you can get it for $84. Head to this link here, ipassedmybarexam.com/BED. It doesn't really, it spells out BED obviously, but it stands for Bar Essays Discount. So ipassedmybarexam.com/BED, and you can find out how you can save $15. Or you can send me an email. It's Dustin@ipassedmybarexam.com. Again, it's Dustin@ipassedmybarexam.com. The reason you have to go through those links is because he didn't want the discount code going viral necessarily, so that's why you got to kind of go through those links to get the passcode. I'm not going to spam you. I'm not going to save your email address at all. You get the code right away. In fact, if you go to this link here, you'll get it automatically sent to you, and then you don't have to worry about me sending any kind of follow-up emails or anything like that. I won't do that. I have other ways that you can opt into my list if that's something that you're interested in, but through this link I don't do that. So head over to ipassedmybarexam.com/BED and you can save $15 on your baressays.com membership and really have a better option for doing better on your essays and getting actual graded answers to compare your answers to when preparing for the bar exam. All right, I hope you liked this video, and please feel free to like it if you do, and by clicking the button below, and also sharing with your fellow bar exam students. Take care, and I will see you in the next video. And always remember that this name, your name, appears on the pass list.